Hey CC, welcome back to This Redeemed Woman, the channel where we empower women to walk boldly in their faith and to create wealth God's way. I'm so excited you are here today because today we are diving deep into what it means to be a Proverb 31 entrepreneur. So grab your pen, grab your pencil, and let's go. When we think of the Proverb 31 woman, many of us picture her as perfect in every way. She's a wife, she's a mother, she's a homemaker, but the truth is that she's more than that. She's also an entrepreneur, she's a manager, and she's also a leader. So let's take a closer look into that. So get your Bible. Let's go to Proverb 31. Let's take a closer look at her qualities and how they can inspire us as women called into business. So our focus is going to be Proverb 31. We're going to read from 10 to all the way to 31, but I'm going to just pick keywords. All right, so make sure you read that. If you have your Bible home, read Proverbs 31 all the way from verse 10 to all the way to 31. All right, she is described as trustworthy in verse 11. It says that the heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. That's trustworthy. So write that in your Bible or in your notes. Then we're going to jump to all the way to 13, verse 13. She's a hard-working woman as well. She seeks wool and flax and willingly works with her hands. All right, that's a hard-working woman. Now we're going to jump to all the way to verse 16. It says, she's also financially savvy. Here's how. She considers a field and buys it. From her profit, she plants a vineyard. Hello? And let's look at verse 20. Verse 20 says that she extends her hand to the poor. Yes, she reaches out her hand to the needy. She's generous and compassionate. So you can write that in your Bible. So we're going to jump all the way to verse 26 now. 26 and 30 actually speak about the same thing. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. And verse 30 says, charm is deceitful and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord shall be praised. She's wise and confident. These aren't just straight for running a home, but they are essentials for running a God-fearing business too. Breaking down Proverbs 31 for entrepreneur, grab your pens. So let's focus on her qualities. Visionary. Okay, she's visionary, diligent, stewardship, generosity, and wisdom. All right, I hope you guys can see this. We're going to go deeper into each one of them. Visionary, diligence, stewardship, generosity, and wisdom. Right? Let's break this quality down and apply them to entrepreneurship. Visionary, first one. If you read verse 16, it says, she considers a field and buys it. From her profit, she plants a vineyard. This shows she's a visionary. As entrepreneurs, we need to put God first. So we need to seek God's wisdom in every opportunity that comes our way. And then we go ahead and take faith-filled steps towards growth. I hope that makes sense. God first before you jump into any opportunity, and then you take a step of faith, believing that God is going to bring growth your way. Diligence. Verse 13 and 17 speak about her work ethic. She works with eager hand and she works vigorously. So how can we apply diligence as an entrepreneur? Entrepreneurship isn't easy. However, when we align our work with God's plan in our life, diligence becomes a form of worship. God wants us to be diligent in everything that we do. Stewardship. In verse 18, here's what it says. She perceived that her merchandise is good. That actually means that as entrepreneur, we need to be mindful of how we steward the resources that God gave us. Number one, monitor your income and your expenses. All right, it's very important. Number two, invest wisely. And number three, always start to honor God with your finances. Generosity is what we're looking at right now. In verse 20, it says, she extends her hand to the poor. Yes, she reaches out her hand to the needy. What does that mean? Use your business as tools to bless others. You can bless others by giving back to your community, by mentoring others, and also support other ministries. Lastly, wisdom. And we see that in verse 26. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. In business, wisdom helps us to make what sounds decision and to build lasting relationships. So it's very important that you use wisdom in anything that you do. Now that we unpack her qualities, here are practical ways to apply them to your entrepreneurial journey. Take some notes. Number one, start with God first. Every single day when you wake up, set time to pray and have Bible study. Ask God to give you guidance in everything that you want to do in your life, in your business. Because when you put God first, He's going to go ahead and help you in every decision that you make in your business. Those are decisions that I made myself that has really helped me to grow so close to God, is to have my own personal time with God, where I wake up at 5 a.m. and have time to with God and pray. Pray over my family, pray over my life, and of course pray over my business. So always start with God. Number two, set clear goals. Just as you consider her fields before buying it, take time to plan your business goals and strategies. Write them down and commit them to the Lord, and He will see you through it. Number three, learn financial stewardship. Use tools like budgets and accounting to manage your finances. If need be, take courses so you can improve your financial literacy. Number four, build a network of kingdom-minded women. Surround yourself with other faith-driven entrepreneurs who can encourage you and challenge you to grow. Number five, serve your customers with excellence. Whether you're selling physical product, digital product, or a coaching service, always let your work reflect God's excellence. Okay? Ladies, being a Proverbs 31 entrepreneur is not about perfection. It's about seeking God first in all that you do and trusting Him to multiply all your efforts. Remember, your business is a ministry, a way to reflect His glory and impact lives. Never forget that. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And let me know in the comments, how are you applying the Proverbs 31 principles in your business? Until next time, stay rooted in faith and keep shining your light. God bless you. Shalom.